Okay, we're going to do a mini lesson on finding y equals mx plus b given a slope and a point. This is something that we've been working on in class, and we're going to show it right here, a couple of different examples. Now, if you can take a slope and a point and find y equals mx plus b, then it'll make it a lot easier to graph and a lot easier to use for things like parallel and perpendicular lines. For this, we're actually going to be using the things that we've already been given. We're going to be using values of the slope and the point and plugging them into a y equals mx plus b equation in order to find the last piece of missing information, which will be b. I'll tell you what I mean by that. We're going to use the y equals mx plus b structure. We're just going to put things in there where they belong. I'm going to write out a little bit larger y is equal to mx plus b. And I'm going to label some of the things that I need to plug in. Now, I've got m right here. So m is -2. That one seems pretty straightforward to plug in. And I'm going to write it down here. I know that my final equation will have -2 for m. All right, the other two are a little bit different because we don't always plug in x and y the same way. And we always can. We don't always do it. I'm going to color these ones green this time. I'm going to make this my x value. I'm going to make this my y value. If I know one x and the y that goes with it, then I can plug it in and figure out what my b is. I'm going to take the y value, which is 7, and plug it in right here. 7 is equal to -2 times -4 plus b. Now where do I find b? The thing with this one is the b is unknown. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to use this process to find it. 7 is equal to -2 times -4 plus b. Let me give myself a little bit more room here. So b is the only unknown, and if I have one variable and I have other information and an equal sign, I can solve for the one variable. So I'm going to do that. All right, keep everything in blue right here for the moment. That 7 is equal to -2 times -4, will be +8, plus b. If 7 is equal to 8 plus b, then b should equal -1, but just in case, I'm going to solve it through the rest of the way. Subtract 8 from each side, these ones cancel, 7 minus 8, and I'll find that yes, b equals -1. All right. So from this stage down, it was just a simple solving. Right? We had just the b on this side, and we were able to use this, move it over, and we found that 7 minus 8 equals -1, b equals -1. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. It's hard to remember all the steps, but the steps themselves aren't too difficult. We're just going to take the known m and the known b and plug them into the equation. So our equation should look like this. Y. Oh, how did I get an eraser on that? I can go back to normal. Y equals -2x minus 1. That is my final equation, so I should just be done and be like, cool, I got it, I can move on. But just in case, we can plug this in, we can check. Here's how we plug it in to check. We're actually going to do the same thing that we've already done. We're going to swap in an x and y that we know. If x equals -4, and I can take and plug in x for this one, x is equal to -4. All right, -2 times -4 is going to be +8. +8 minus 1 is equal to y. 8 minus 1 is 7. That works. I have proven that when x equals -4, y will equal +7. That's the whole thing. That's how I check my answer. Okay, so we have gone from knowing a slope and a point to getting to a full equation. Our final answer should always look like y equals mx plus b, and we're asked to give it in y equals mx plus b.